Hi, welcome to my channel. For those that don't know, my name is Naya and I'm starting a new series called Surviving and Thriving Through Your Teens. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the series and why I'm starting it. So let's get started. As a teenager, just a young adult in general, I feel like I was lost in some ways, and I feel like the things that I focused on were, I see now, like they're not that important, and just, you know, the most important thing is being your most authentic self, peeling layers back, and just, you know, thriving, honestly. And in order to do that, you have to focus in and know how to operate in this life that's evil sometimes, and, you know, just knowing that the things that are on your mind, the things that have so much weight over you, are literally so small, and you can overcome those things. I was a dumb bitch for a long time, okay? Like, so I feel like if I could aid at least like 10 women, it would just make me feel really fulfilled, honestly. I always said like, oh, like I wanted to work with children, could never be a teacher because I literally hate school. But I feel like this is like a close second, like, you know, like be able to teach young women how to operate in this world and live their life unapologetically and authentically. A lot of the things that have stopped me is literally myself and my environment, and, you know, just not being confident, not loving myself enough, putting myself in situations when it comes to like relationships and just friendships, anything, honestly, holding myself back from achieving and going for the things that I want because of that, you know. So I feel like if I can just help young women and be a positive influence. You guys are the first generation where you guys were literally raised off of social media, and I already know that social media has been detrimental to like my confidence and just like myself. So I can only imagine as a teenager how you guys are feeling, honestly. So that's like another reason why I started it, because I was like, everything that glitters is not gold. So, and you really don't know like what anyone has had to go through to get to the point that they're at right now. So, like, even me, like, just this post in general, like me posting this, like, bruh, it's been a long time coming, okay? Like, I've wanted to start YouTube for like a whole decade now, and I literally have like held myself back because I didn't get approval from my environment. I thought I wasn't worthy of speaking. Like, even to this day, I'm like, oh, like, you know, I'm not exactly where I want to be, like, you know, like, how do I have a right to speak? But one thing about me is I might not be where I want to be financially, but my heart, okay, this bitch has been healed, okay? I've taken a lot of time, effort, crying, unraveling, peeling layers off of just so much shadow work, so much healing that I've done to like be this person right now. And, you know, women see me and they're like, oh my god, like, Naya's so beautiful, like, oh my god, like, whatever. Like, it feels good, like, you know. I think that younger me would be so happy to see me right now, because like we really doing the damn thing. But like, that's selfish of me to like not put y'all on to like how I'm like this right now. So I feel like now I'm like ready to be vulnerable with y'all, and I'm ready to be your fairy god sister, because like we're in a world right now where women will change everything in their exterior to feel good about themselves. But I mean, like, unless you do the work and you do the healing and, you know, you learn detachment and all these things, like, you're never gonna feel fulfilled inside, you know. So I think that's something that's really important, and there's gonna be a lot of things that I address in this series, and I'm so excited to just be vulnerable with you guys, tell y'all about my dumb bitch era, and hopefully like what I say will aid you guys, and maybe y'all won't have to learn as many lessons as me. But yeah, throughout this series there's going to be different topics that I talk about, from being in toxic relationships to friendship breakups, being confident, substance abuse, abusive parents, narcissistic parents, so many things that need to be addressed and should be addressed. So if you're ready to heal, like, you better subscribe and get ready, because I'm gonna be ruffling some feathers. That's another reason why I didn't want to start either, because I was like, in order for me to really get my point across, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to be the villain in a couple people's stories, and I did not want to. That's why I was like, in order for me to talk about certain things, like, I had to talk about my problems, you know. I had to talk about things that I went through, and yeah. So I apologize in advance if I offend anyone, but I'm really just saying this for the greater good, and at the end of the day I just want to help as many people as possible. So, but these are basically like the morals and things that we're gonna hold ourselves by. Some guidelines are: always be kind and never put anyone down. I mean, it's self-explanatory. Learning the importance of detaching. In life, people are gonna come and go, and you can either, I don't know, sulk and get into depressed mode, but like at the end of the day, nobody owes you any type of loyalty, and at any time someone can be like, yeah, I don't want you in my life, and that's just that. You're gonna have to move on with life and keep going. So helping others that are in need, because you never know when you're gonna be on the other shoe and you're gonna need someone to help you. So I mean, what goes around comes around. Embrace your uniqueness, okay? Because if you don't, like, you're just gonna be basic. Who wants to be basic? We're not basic over here, okay? Learn how to control your emotions. Having emotional intelligence is so important. There's gonna be people in life that are miserable, and miserable people like you to be miserable. So I mean, like, taking it with a grain of salt is always gonna be like, I know it's, you know, oh no, they deserve a reaction. No, baby, you don't need to give anybody a reaction. Like, I, thank God, can confidently say, like, I've never been in a fight. I think I'm too pretty to fight. Like, what? Like, imagine me fighting. Like, no. Like, no. We don't do that here. But yeah. Learning emotional intelligence and learning how to speak your words without having to put hands on people. That's a little bit crazy. Listening to your intuition. That will help you stay out of danger, and just listening to your inner voice. And I think, like, with confidence, with healing, you'll be able to actually, like, hear your intuition and hear that inner voice that is telling you things. So that's why it's so important to heal. In order to be a teacher, you have to be a student, so be open to learning at all times. In order to grow, you need to learn. Like, you'll never be at the top. There will always be somebody better than you, and there will always be somebody that's not better than you. So yeah, be open to learning. Self-care is a priority. So when you look good, you feel good. Today I wasn't even gonna put on makeup because I was like, do I really feel like doing that? But I was like, no, I need to, because I'm gonna be more confident when I speak if I have makeup on. And I'm not saying, like, oh, without makeup, like, I'm not confident, but at the same time, like, when you look good, you feel good. So okay, it's a little cold. Always be thankful for what you have. Showing gratitude for where you're at, because at the end of the day, there's always somebody that's living worse than you, you know. I think that in America we have, like, a lot of first world problems, like, oh my god, I couldn't get the freaking Dior purse. Like, baby. I go through these modes where I'm like, oh my god, like, I'm not rich yet, but I'm like, girl, you have eyes, like, you're beautiful, like, there's so much to be grateful for. I live in a house, like, I have heat in my house, like, I eat food, I have a freaking camera that I'm recording on right now, you know. So yeah, always be grateful for everything and anything. Find a hobby or do things that you love to do to fill up your time. Whatever you focus on grows. So if you focus on other people, then that's what's gonna grow, and it's not gonna have any type of benefit for you. But if you have a hobby, if you are just focused on yourself, then, you know, you can possibly turn that into a business, or possibly like, I don't know, just fill your time up with things that actually make you happy and things that are for you. being selective with who you have in your environment. You are your environment, so be around people that are helping you thrive, and people that encourage you and inspire you and make you want to do better. Then the last one that I will say is going to be forgive yourself and forgive others. Forgiveness is key. Don't forgive people. It literally sits right here for years and decades and however long until you decide to release it. There's a lot of people that I could literally have so much hate for in this lifetime, but I mean, what would that do for me? That would just make me better, and that would just be filling up space when I could literally have that space for new energy. So yeah, forgiveness is key. And like throughout the series you're gonna see like, oh my god, like there's so much that I have to forgive myself for. There's so much that I have to forgive others, like for yourself. Not even, you know, there's a lot of fucked up people in this world. Like, it's just a thing. There's evil people, there's good people, it's balance. But you know, forgiving yourself and being easy on yourself will help you along the way. So yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to start this series, and I hope you guys tap in, and I hope you guys learn something throughout the series. And I'm literally so open to ideas and things that you guys want me to talk about. So yes, I honestly want to grow just like you guys. Like, I still have a lot of growing to do, and I think this is like a huge step for me, so you know. But I love you guys, and yes, I'm so excited to start surviving and thriving through your teens. And if you're a teenager, send this to your friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend, 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 okay? And if you're my age, then I don't know, send this to your little sister, and maybe you need to watch it too. Because there's a lot of grown-ups that need some healing too, okay? So yeah. I look like a baddie. Okay, y'all. Bye. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and like I said, if you guys have any ideas or like topics that you guys want me to tap into or like talk about, then let a girl know. Bye.